So this is a bit of a different video than the ones I usually make. This is a review video. I thought I'd take a crack at it. So whenever people talk about motorcycle communicators or Bluetooth intercom headsets for their bikes, they're usually talking about something like this, and usually a specific brand, a SENA. This is the SMH10. It's the one I use and have been using for months now. People either get this one or the 10S or the 20S for added features. But the other day, a company called GearBest emailed me and they were like, hey, we have a communicator for you to test out. And I was a little skeptical because I've bought an action cam off that website before for like 80 bucks or whatever. And it kind of sucked. It didn't really work very well. It broke within like the first 2 days. So I was like, I don't know. But I was like, yeah, you know what, why not? Let's give it a shot. Let's try it out. So they sent over this. This is the BTS2 communicator. And we're going to walk through it today, see if it makes sense, see how it compares to the SMH10, and if you should get it or not. Before we start, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not getting explicitly paid to make this review. However, the link below to buy the BTS2 communicator is an affiliate link, meaning that if you were to decide to buy this product, a small percentage of that sale goes to me. So you can indirectly help support this channel by buying the product, which is pretty cool. Now that we got that out of the way, let's break down some of the specs. So it has an 800 to 1000 meter range, while the SMH10, or the SENA as I'll be referring to it from this point on, has a 900 meter range. The BTS2 has a 3-way intercom pairing, while the SENA can do 4, so if you have 4 friends you usually ride with, this communicator won't be able to talk to all of them. As far as talk time, the BTS2 can easily last all day. The SENA is quoted at lasting for 12 hours. The BTS2 comes with DSP echo cancellation and noise reduction, which is basically the same technology the SENA uses, but the SENA is somehow a little bit noticeably better in this department, particularly high speeds. Both of them have Bluetooth capability, and the BTS2 has AM/FM radio, which the SENA does not have. The BTS2, as the manual calls it, however, the box doesn't have that name on it. It comes nicely packaged, with a fit and finish that definitely feels above its price point. In the package, you get a communicator, the headset, fastening screws, a screwdriver, an 1/8 inch to 1/8 inch cord, which confused me a bit, but the manual states that this is for connecting via MP3, like an actual aux cable like in your car, which is probably for the larger world market since they probably don't all have Bluetooth capable phones, a charging cable, and some Velcro pads to hook it all up. Looking at the BTS2 compared to the SENA SMH10, the SENA is obviously built to a higher standard. However, the BTS2 is definitely punching above its price point with its build quality, and for the price, 40 bucks compared to $285 for the SENA, it's definitely an acceptable build quality. Setting up the BTS2 is pretty simple if you've set up a SENA. The procedure's basically the same. You tuck in some wires, slap on some Velcro, screw it in, and you're good to go. One gripe I did have with the BTS2 is the microphone. The BTS2 doesn't come with the sleek, small microphone option like the SENA does, so you have to contend with the bulky microphone that looks like it's more at home on a modular helmet. So if you're a moto vlogger like me and you use an external microphone, this communicator might not be a good option because the chin section on the inside of the helmet can start to feel a little crowded. Another quirk is the inability to remove the communicator from the mount. If you're like me and you like to charge your devices on your desk, this might be a little annoying to you, but you can always charge remotely with the wall plug that comes included with the unit. Looking at the manual, it does state that the communicator can indeed come off the mount, but I was unable to remove it. That might be user error, but I wasn't able to get it off. The BTS2 is a good looking device though, with a rubber tone matte black finish and some nice orange detail on it. But the real question is, how does it work in sound? The first thing you notice is that the BTS2 is slower than the SMH10. It doesn't work as responsively, and the loss of the jog wheel is pretty noticeable. And being able to quickly adjust audio levels and shuffle through settings is definitely missed. The audio quality, however, is about 90% as good as the SMH10. There's some slight crackling of the audio in the high gain settings. However, the actual speaker is much more comfortable than the SMH10. It's got some nice additional padding, which you wouldn't expect on a communicator at this price point. At speed and with some earplugs in, the difference is really negligible between the SMH10 and the BTS2. The only difference you can really tell is the control of the unit itself, which can be a bit annoying, but again, for the price, it's kind of hard to expect SENA's fluid and seamless controls to be found in the BTS2. The mic comes through pretty clearly. There's really no difference between the SMH10's microphone and the BTS2's. One feature that is missed between the BTS2 and the SENA is the integration of the SENA GoPro backpack. That's that small backpack you can put on the GoPro to record audio between you and your friends throughout the session. However, one workaround that I thought of was you could probably input the aux cable into something like the Tascam DR5, like I used to record my motovlogs, and just record that way. But you still wouldn't be able to capture your friend's audio, and it's just not as elegant a solution as SENA's. Overall, this is ridiculous value for money. Is it as composed and smooth as products from SENA? No, of course not. At 1/6 of the price of the SENA, you can't really expect the BTS2 to be as nice as it. However, is it 1/6 the communicator that the SENA is? It's at least 80% as good as the SENA. And if you can live with some quirks and you're on a budget,